This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, and welcome to a member preview of our new Girl Scouts refreshed environment. You may have heard it referred to as Volunteer Systems or Volunteer Systems 2.0. That's right, we're getting an upgrade. The presentation that you'll see today is intended to give members and volunteers a preview of the new system and does reflect the enhancements, features, and functionality that members will be able to enjoy. But this is just a preview. All screenshots were taken prior to final development and may appear slightly different in the final version, but all the concepts are definitely the same. So let's start off by taking a look at the enhanced member environment. In the new system, or Volunteer Systems 2, members will be able to experience a clean screen and increased self-service account management functionality. Members will be able to combine multiple products into a single transaction. And many member experiences have been quite simplified for greater ease and efficiency. The new look and feel of the new environment starts the moment that a prospective member or current member enters the system. In the new environment, members will experience new pages, cleaner views, and have access to more information about their membership and participation than they ever have. Features and functionality in our new system are very consistent with other e-commerce experiences that you might have experienced yourself. For example, in 2.0, individuals will be able to search and look for Girl Scout experiences and opportunities, from finding troops in their area to activities and events, before they're asked to create an account or enter any personal information, much like shopping before you decide to buy. As they do now, new members or potential members will access our information through our main Girl Scout website. From that site, they'll choose how they'd like to participate. They can do that by joining a troop, attending a Girl Scout event, creating a troop, or volunteering. And from here, they can explore their options. The participation type that they choose will drive the search environment that they enter. For example, by selecting Join a Troop, they will provide criteria and information to us so we can search for troops for them. By looking for an event or looking for a specific type of event, that criteria for events will pop up. When searching to join a troop, which is always our most popular, individuals can search by radius, troop number, and grade level. The radius is their zip code. That will provide the system with the information it needs to find troops near them. The default radius is 10 miles, but it can be expanded and changed. If the troop number is known, individuals can enter that. If they only know part, they can enter the numeric sequence they know, and the system will return troops with a similar match. If they don't know their troop number at all, are just looking to see what's available, they can leave that blank, and all troops in their criteria will return. They can also search by grade level and have the option to choose more than one grade if they'd like to. And as we move into the spring and start the upgrade for our event side of things, also known as GS events, current members will be able to enjoy all the enhanced functionality when searching through those events as well. After entering the initial search criteria, the system displays all of the troops that match, if that's what we're looking for. The information that's displayed for each match of a troop includes a troop number, the council. The council is important because depending on where your zip code is and depending on how far your radius searches, our new system will allow you to cross borders. Let's say you live in southern New Hampshire. If you live in southern New Hampshire and do a radius of, say, 20 miles that you're willing to travel for a troop, that could give you an option in Massachusetts. Or if you're on the seacoast, that could give you an option in Maine. Or in Vermont, depending on where you are, that could give you an option in New York State. So different councils will be available to our members if they're interested in traveling to that troop. The affiliation, this is a new area where we've added the school or other partner, for example, a faith-based partner that may be associated with the troop. So if a family might be looking for a troop that's associated with Golden Brook School, they would be able to search by affiliation. The number of openings available in the troop will be visible. And the new map view, where you see the purple pins, shows all troops within the designated radius on an interactive map. By clicking on one of the markers, this will display a snapshot of troop information. And more information is available too. The troop focus is a new area that has been added, and troops can choose from one of 9 different troop focuses. For example, a STEM focus or an outdoor focus, or you don't have to have a focus at all because your Girl Scout troop does it all. How long the troop has been active will be available, and a list of open volunteer roles for the troop, which allows parents and caregivers to join and sign up for positions in the same transaction as registering their girl. I'm going to give a shout out to the gold circle that you see in the middle of the screen. People that have found a troop for their daughter can now click on the share button and share a link with a friend or fellow family member that will take them directly to the register page to join this troop. Current members of a troop can also search and locate their troop and share this link to invite friends and other family members to join. After finding a troop, it's time to join and register. Since this is a new member with no previous activity in the system, they'll be asked to create an account. This step only starts their member registration journey, but also triggers an opportunity for us to track individuals who may stop their registration process. To create an account, they fill out some short information in this screen that you see. Once they fill out this form, they're asked to check their email and activate their account. Again, much like you see on other e-commerce sites. Once that prospective member checks their email and verifies the account, they'll be returned to the system to complete registration. If you're an existing member and you try to go through this, you don't have to create an account because you already have one. You would just log in with your current credentials. Upon returning to complete their registration, members will fill in a more detailed information about themselves. The date of birth of their girl, their address, the caregiver information, the adult information, including their gender, ethnicity, race, etc. Anything that was typed in the beginning in the short information form will carry over. And then members will finalize their registration by entering their payment details. Once they hit that submit screen, the system will go ahead and process in real time. Please note under payment details, the credit card, program credits, and request financial assistance. We do still accept cash and check for sure. That would still have to be done by mail or in person. Credit card always accepted, and program credits is new this year. Program credits are going to be able to be used like cookie dough is now. We all know that cookie dough isn't something that we're able to currently process in our system, but when we go live with this new enhancement, we'll be able to accept cookie dough and also requesting financial assistance, which we do now. Once that's all taken care of and payment is received, the final step in the new member registration for the system to send an order confirmation to the new member. So it's just a confirmation, but it has a great look and feel from Girl Scouts. Now let's take a look at the experience from the member. In other words, what does the experience look like for an existing member and new members once they've already joined? Here's a glimpse of the landing page that members see when they access their Girl Scout account. Currently, their Girl Scout account is accessed from our website and known as myGS. Essentially, when they log into our website or when they go onto our website in our future state, they will look for myAccount instead of myGS, accessed the same way. When they do that, they've just opened the door to their one-stop shop for managing their household. As they enter their myAccount, they'll be greeted by the landing page and immediately be able to see a summary view of their household memberships, a summary view of their household's troop participation, and several tabs in the left column that will take them to a variety of other views and options for managing their household. Here's a closer look at the landing page for myAccount. Please direct your focus to the numbered areas as I walk through what members can expect to find here. In section 1, this is the household summary. This is a scrollable list of all Girl Scout members in the household, including current and inactive members. Information they see here includes troop affiliations, participation type, and member status for each member in the household. In area 2, toward the bottom, you can see a troop summary view where members will see the basic information on the troops that the household members are affiliated with. And then on the left column in Area 3, where members can access more detailed account views and options for updating and editing their account records. You can see here that this is also where a member would access their volunteer toolkit, their GS Learn, and be able to get information on not only their household, but also their troops if they're a leader, or any events that they may have been registered for. You'll notice that the My Household and My Troop are both starred. Let's take a look at the other items on the list right now. My Events is a detailed view of the events that were listed in the events dashboard. Here is where members would go find more information about the events that they have coming up. For example, maybe it's an overnight at the museum and it's time to look at the packing list. This is where they'd be able to find that. Again, volunteer toolkit access and GS Learn access will also be given through this left-hand column. The My Household and My Troop section will allow a troop or a parent or a caregiver or a troop leader, depending on what they're accessing, to be able to navigate through their rosters or their household, depending on what they're doing. A closer look at what the primary caregiver sees when she goes into My Household. She can see full details for each member's participation and their membership status. By clicking on the Edit pencil, which is circled in blue on your screen, for any household member, it expands the view and opens a window where the primary caregiver can not only view, but update any information that might be necessary. In section 2, this is here to illustrate that as the primary caregiver scrolls through the list of her household members and clicks on Renew, these purchases are automatically added to her cart. She would then complete the renewal process by checking out, similar to what we've all experienced on other e-commerce sites. If you call your attention to the gold circle that's on the left-hand side of your screen, that is where you would click to renew a membership or expand a membership. And then if you look on side 2, you can see the little black check boxes. That's where you would click to renew a membership. It's that simple. And here's a look what the primary caregiver sees when she clicks on her troops. In Area 1, the left menu, My Troop has expanded to show all the troop affiliations for that household. And so you can choose which troop you'd like to take a look at. As you see on the screen, Troop 177, you would be able to see the meeting time, day, location, the meeting time and day, and the role that you in your household have in this troop, the program level, and then how many girl spots might be available. You can also see the available roles in that troop in case as a parent you want to go ahead and volunteer. Primary caregivers cannot edit troop information. Only troop leaders can do that. If volunteer spots are shown for the troop, a person can click on them to get a bit more information about what that position is. In the shaded area on this screen, you can see the meeting details for the troop, dates, times, and program levels. You can also see the contact information for the troop team, other adults that are helping to support the troop in different roles, all front and center. Troop leaders can, in the gold circle area, troop leaders can edit this information. Troop leaders can change the day of their meeting, the location of their meeting. They can change the times of their meetings if they want to do that. A troop leader can scroll through the list, check the members that they'd like to have renewed also, which is section 2 on the bottom. And by just checking that little checkbox, they would be able to renew all of their troop if they wanted to. They can also edit member information for members of their troop. So if a troop leader is renewing their entire troop and she has address changes or school changes or telephone changes for troop members, she can go ahead and edit it at this time. So that's a sneak peek at our new system, our upgraded system, as we head into the winter months here. And our timeline looks a little like this. Currently, we are working on our prep and readiness here at our council. We're doing a lot of making sure everything is ready to go. Our system will be down through from November 18th through our go live. During that time frame, we will have limited abilities for our members to participate in their myGS and GS Learn and the VTK. However, we will still be working and we will still be there to support our customers. So for anything that you might need during that time period, please refer to customer care and they will help you just as they do now. One thing that won't be available during our downtime is instant membership renewal or instant membership registration. So if you have somebody in your troop that you're looking to register during that time frame, contact customer care. We can go ahead and take that registration over the phone to ensure that that person will be able to participate in any events that you might register for during our downtime. And then we expect at the beginning of December, our system will be up and ready for use by our staff and by all of our members. So I hope that you're excited about everything that we have been working on for the last year or so, and that you're excited to see it go into action. It'll be a much more friendly user experience. It will be a little bit simpler for our new members to be able to find a troop, and it will give our troop leaders a lot more access to be able to have control over their troop and how people participate. Thank you very much for taking part in my presentation, and I hope to see you soon.